Welcome back to our next leg of our race around the world here at the Pitstop Pals podcast, part of the Reality Realm Network. My name is Kevin Oliver.
And my name is Bruce Heller. I am back from my trip to LA to recreate the 25 finale. I am back in my little recording space here.
That's right. He's alive. And today, what?
That was a long trip.
I'm glad that you sacrificed. And today, we have a special episode for you guys. As we are in between season rewatches, we are going to do a draft of sorts, where we draft teams of reality Star Wars stars to compete on The Amazing Race.
Yes.
Bruce, are you ready?
I am.
Wait, hang on. I got an idea. Okay. I need you to call heads or tails.
Heads or tails? Wait, what's heads or tails' phone number? I'll call him right now.
I'm going to throw a shoe at you through this phone. Yeah. No, I need you to do it. I'm flipping a coin. I need you to call heads or tails.
Well, what did it land on? Then I'll tell you.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Heads or tails?
It's tails.
It's tails.
Well, let's see. I just flipped it. It's tails. You called it right.
Good job, Siri. I asked Siri.
So that means you get to make a pick first.
I'm going to think here. Because I have teams in my mind.
You didn't prep for this?
I did a little bit.
I'm offended.
Yeah, what else is new? Everyone's offended these days. No, but I have teams in my mind, but I feel like they're teams that I can get later because they probably won't be on your radar.
Interesting. I did a lot of prep for this, so I got a lot of things to look for.
I'm just going to put strategy aside and go with the pick I want, and I'm going to go Kelly Wentworth and Lauren O'Connell first.
I like that pick. That actually was one that was kind of on my radar. So it's a good thing you did it.
Woohoo! Already off to a better start than the way I started the last time you and I were in a draft together.
But you didn't know that at the time, so we'll see.
True.
I am going to tell me, why did you make that pick?
One of my favorite two favorite Survivor players of all time. My favorite one-time player. They're bestie girls, so would love to see them on the show together.
For sure. They were great to watch together on Edge of Extinction.
Yes.
My first pick is actually going to be two people that were...
You have to pick two people.
Shut up. That were supposed to go on The Amazing Race as a team in season 31, but did not because of circumstances. So with my first pick, I'm going to take Rob Cesternino and Stephen Fishback.
Oh, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. I like that. Are you writing your teams down?
I'm writing both of our teams down.
I have mine on my little notepad. Well, sticky notepad, but...
Well, Rob Cesternino, who I affectionately call Nino, and Fish were supposed to go on season 31 of The Amazing Race, but due to Fish, I think having a child around that time, they were not able to participate in the Reality Stars edition of The Amazing Race. I would love to see them. They are so fun to listen to on the Know It Alls on the Rob Has a Podcast network, and I think they would make for some great TV.
For sure. I love that pick. Is it me now?
Yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth.
So with this pick, I will also go back to Survivor. And it's someone that when they originally applied to be on TV, applied for Amazing Race and got sent to Survivor.
Okay.
Along with a really good friend of theirs that has played Amazing Race with someone else before. And
Okay.
then Parvati Shallow and Ethan Zahn.
Okay, yeah. That is not even on my board.
How dare you?
I have Parvati on my board and I have Ethan on my board, just not together.
That's fair.
I think I'm going to also stick with Amazing Race one more time here. Or with Survivor. The whole thing's Amazing Race. Survivor here one more time. And pick arguably the most dominant duo in Survivor history. Arguably Dominic Abate and Wendell Holland.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
They have shown that working together can get you to make Survivor history. And so there's just so much history there. They're both great competitors. They both competed on other things as well. I mean, Wendell's a two-time Survivor player. Dom's a one-time player. Dom has also been on Challenge USA season 1. Wendell has recently been on the GOAT. And I think that they would make for a great and really fun team.
Bah!
That's a sheep.
Goat, sheep, close enough. They make similar noises.
Do you know that for sure?
Make a goat noise then.
Hang on.
Yeah, exactly. You got nothing.
Hang on.
I'm hanging. That's what I did.
No. You didn't get into your chest enough.
There we go.
Okay. You're up.
I'm going to take a pair of two people that for most of their TV careers were rivals to a large degree, but have become allies and friends now. And
I know where you're going.
Just hilarious conversations.
Wait, let me write it down. Wait, hang on. Don't say it yet. I want to write it down and see if I'm right. Okay, you're up. Go.
I'm writing it down real quick. I want to see if I get it right also.
Shut up.
You're probably right. I have Johnny Bananas and Wes Bergman.
Bananas and Wes.
Yes, Johnny and Wes. Hilarious combination.
That's great. I don't know how I missed that one.
Pretty heated rivalry over the years, but friends and allies now. And
yeah,
just hilarious listening to them roast each other.
Totally. Absolutely. I love that pick. I really do. Okay, I did have that. I did have them on my team. Or on my board.
I got to it first.
You did. I'm going to take one foot out of the Survivor realm and keep the other foot in with my next pick. Because the next pick I'm about to make is going to make CBS history as the first ever person to complete the trifecta. And I'm going to pick Jared and Sari Fields.
Interesting. Yeah, she would be the first one to complete the trifecta. That'd be cool.
It would, and she has actually publicly said that that's something that she would be interested in doing, is going on the Amazing Race. And so I can't think of any better scenario for her than to be on a team with her son, who she already got to play one reality competition with in Big Brother 25.
Yeah. I will stick with the same Big Brother season that I watched like the first 3 weeks of before moving to school.
Interesting. Oh, I know where you're going. It's not even. They're on my list too.
Say it. See if you're right.
You're talking about, you're gonna pick Corey in America.
I am. They're really fun to watch. They're really fun together, and they have a good chemistry. So,
Okay, I want to clarify a rule here with you about this draft. Now that you did that,
oh boy,
is any player that's been drafted off the table completely?
I wouldn't think so.
So, like, I could draft a team that has one of the players that's on your list with somebody else.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that going forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. What do I want to do?
You want to give me $20?
Oh, that's definitely not it. Okay. The other rule I want to clarify, that this has got to do with my next pick. How about somebody who's already? I guess you've already picked somebody who's already played Amazing Race. Okay, never mind. You kind of broke that rule anyway. Okay.
I can. You can't.
No. My next pick
No.
is going to be from one of the newest reality shows that I've really enjoyed. It's a team of somebody who's been on Amazing Race before, and somebody who hasn't, obviously. I am going to pick Boston Rob Mariano and Aaron from Dondi.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. I like that.
I don't know how it's going to go. That's for sure. It's kind of scary. Because Aaron's not, by any form of the word, the most challenge savvy.
He's kind of a ball of stress sometimes also.
He really is. And so I don't know how that would work in a stressful environment like Amazing Race, but it would sure make for some good TV.
Especially when your partner is Rob bearing down on you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this. I will follow your Deal or No Deal Island track a little bit.
Really?
Just because I want to see how this goes. I will see your Aaron and Rob and match
I know what you're.
Aaron and Alyssa.
They were the other. I actually had Aaron and Alyssa and changed my mind on which person I wanted to put Aaron with. That's good. That's good. If you haven't watched Dondi, go do it. Deal or No Deal Island. It's a great show. Boston Rob is a part of it. Joe Manganiello is the host.
That's the guy that played Brad on How I Met Your Mother, for those of you who don't recognize his name.
Yeah. and they are currently preparing for season 2, which is going to have another Survivor alumni in it,
Yes.
in the way of Parvati Shallow.
Yes. They're just all doing all of the shows now, between Traders and Deal or No Deal Island and whatever else.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Get Rob in the Big Brother house and see how that goes. He can complete the trifecta.
There's no way you're getting Rob in the Big Brother house.
No, and I think it'd go terribly probably, but it'd be fun to watch.
Sure.
Anything he does is entertaining to watch to me. I'm
Fair,
never
fair.
on the season.
Okay. I still can't decide between I have one person who I want to put with 2 different people, and I can't decide who I'm going to put them with. So I'm going
It
with
has to
somebody
be
else.
a pair. It can't be a threesome. Oh gosh.
I
It can't be a trio. I should not. Oh, I meant to say trio, and I just couldn't think of that word. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's great. That's great. And your face is so red now, Bruce.
That's an all-time. I'm laughing. That's an all-timer. At least for this short time our show has been on the.
I think we should clip that and put it on TikTok.
I don't have TikTok. You'll have to do that.
Well, you'll have to give me access to your video. I'm going to the challenge world with this one. And I'm going to take Nerys and Horacio.
Interesting.
If I saw Nerys and Horacio come on my screen on Amazing Race and they didn't make the final episode, I would be extremely shocked.
Yeah.
Even through Nerys's early exit from the Challenge 40, I feel like this show would really adhere to her strengths, and I don't think Horacio has a weakness. So,
yeah, that's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
I will stay in the challenge realm, but go a lot older school than you went.
Okay.
Even though they're both on the current season, I'm going to call them old school. Cara Maria Cervello and Chris Tamburello.
Interesting.
I think they'd both be good at this, and they're close friends, and they have a good relationship, so
yeah,
chemistry here.
No, I like it, but I'm really shocked to you picking CT over somebody else.
You mean you wouldn't rather have CT than Pauly?
I would not think that she would go with CT over Pauly.
No, I'm not saying she would. I'm just saying this is what I want to see.
Fair. Okay.
If they didn't want to do it, I think the 2 of them would go with each other, though.
Just because for the lack of, or for not wanting to have a bunch of same names, you just made my life a lot easier.
Okay.
Because what I couldn't decide between is who I was going to put Pauly with. That being said, my next pick is Mr. Pauly and Mr. Cody California.
I like Cody on Traders. It's the only thing I've seen him on, but he seems like a likable guy.
Yeah, he is. And he was actually most recently on Reindeer Games, which he had a pretty early exit on. But fun fact is that Cody has been supposed to be on the challenge multiple times.
Huh.
And we probably will see him someday on the challenge. But I think that would be a really fun season of Amazing Race to see with Paulie and Cody running together.
Yeah. If I am gonna go back to Survivor for a second
Okay.
to my favorite season and go with two people that are still besties to this day from Survivor China. And that
Okay.
is Todd Herzog and Courtney Yates.
I knew you'd make a China one sometime here. Surprised it took so long.
I figured it wasn't on your radar. I could get to it later and take some other things first.
That's fair. Hated that. Okay. Where do I want to go next? I'm going to a show you've never watched. Yeah.
Bachelor.
No, that's not where I'm going.
Well, that's a show I've never watched.
So is The Circle. And I'm going to bring together the number 1 and number 2 place finishers from season 1 of The Circle. Joey Sasso and Shuby are their names.
Huh.
Joey, he is a Netflix TV personality. He's been on The Circle. He's been on Perfect Match. And he's kind of a player. But Shuby is a really good balance because Shuby is everything that is right with this world. He is like the most innocent. He's his real name's Shubham, but he goes by Shuby. He's really just like a nice guy, and I would love to see the two of them on our screens again somewhere.
That would be fun. Yeah, they sound interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's my turn again.
It is. Wow, I don't.
Many options I could go with here.
There's so many options I still have on my board. I don't know what to do.
Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to go with Challenge USA / Big Brother.
Okay, yeah, I know where you're going.
Two people that are roommates. Is that what you're thinking?
That may or may not share the same name.
Yes, the two Alyssas.
Mm-hmm.
One was on both Challenge USA seasons. One was only on season 2.
Alyssa Lopez and Alyssa Snyder would be Bruce's next pick. And Bruce has a big crush on Alyssa Snyder.
No comment.
It's true. Are you
No
ashamed?
No.
Are you ashamed?
I never said no. I'm just not getting into it. But
actually, I did say no comments.
True. But my season's going to be confusing for viewers, though, because I have two Alyssas on the same team, and I have Deal or No Deal, Aaron and Alyssa also. So I have 3 people with the same name on my cast right now.
That's solid.
Like, they're all 3 of them are good TV, but it's going to be hard to keep track of.
Okay, right now I'm going to make a pick for the sake of chaos. I bet this did not even cross your mind. One of these players has never competed in a reality TV show. They've made a guest appearance on one. The names that I'm picking here are Johnny Fairplay and Thunder D.
Oh gosh. That's a funny one. Funny. I like that.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That would be incredible.
We can have some really fun social content with this episode, by the way. We have plenty of teams to post and choose from.
Yes, we definitely can.
Okay. My next one is one that I would have been willing to take with my first pick, but I felt there was a very good chance I could get it later on. And like we said, there's been a lot of players that were on teams on both of our lists. Going to Julie and D from Survivor 45.
Interesting. Yeah. Let's see. They made my list, not a final cut, unfortunately, but that's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, I don't know where to go now. I have a lot of options.
Dab on them.
Okay. My next pick.
Spit it out already.
Survivor 44.
44. Got it.
That was rough. Survivor 44. The only new era showmance to still be standing. My next pick is Matt Blankenship and Franny Marin.
I love that pick so much.
Actually do want to go on the Amazing Race together.
I'm sad. That was a really good pick. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit off the wall here. These people have both been on reality TV, but have never been on a season together, and I haven't seen any proof that they know each other or have ever hung out together. But I want to watch them compete together as a team. Are you ready?
Sure.
Coach Wade and Philip Shepard.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah. No proof that they even know each other, but that would be TV. I'm not going to say good TV, but that would be TV.
I don't think that I'm scared. I'm scared of saying that.
When you said Thunder D, it made me think of Coach at I think his first season. His loved one's visit was his assistant coach. And I said, if I'm going to do a stupid coach answer, let's just go all out and put him with Philip, even though they may not have ever met each other.
Right. I have I'm not. Oh man, there were some of these that I made. I made jokingly. Once we are off recording, I got some funny ones to share with you.
Colton and Nayanka. That's another great pair that needs to be on TV together.
But I'm not going to say it on this video. Some of these. My next pick, man. Oh my gosh, what do I do? How is this two people fallen this far? I do not know. I do not understand, and I will be taking them here. I feel offended for them that we have gone through 10 rounds of drafting before we got to the great Survivor pair of Colby Donaldson and Jerry Manthe.
That's a good one. Freaking Coach and Philip went as a pair before Colby and Jerry, who did.
That's what I'm saying.
As her.
What world are we living in?
Well, it's not so much the world we live in. It's just that I'm kind of a funny brand of moron sometimes.
You're something. That's for sure.
I'm a moron, but I'm a funny moron.
Sure. We'll go with that. Okay. What I'm gonna say is let's fill our teams of our squads of 13 teams. Each of us have 10 right now. We got 3 more rounds.
Okay, look at us building our own seasons. Huzzah!
That's right. Oh man. You're up, buddy.
Oh, I can never follow up the rousing success that was my last choice, but
You're right. I don't know how you're gonna beat that one.
oh my god, that was
hey, we're gonna do 13, but we're gonna do an honorable mention one at the end. Okay.
Your face when I said they had never been on a season together and may or may not know each other was fantastic. By the way.
Well, yeah, like we're we're drafting for the Amazing Race, which is pairs of people that have some kind of relationship normally. So that was.
You expected normal out of me. That's your fault. Number one.
That's fair. That's valid. That is very valid.
Number two, Coach and Philip, they can work with anyone. Why not work with each other?
Can they work with anyone?
It helps my argument to say that they can't.
Or it just makes you look really dumb.
Well, that's going to happen either way. I may as well be funny in the process.
You got me there. All right, what's your next pick?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Just for the laughs, for the giggles, for the bromance, Charlie and Ben. I think they'd work really well together, and they'd probably do really well. And they'd have a lot of fun doing it also.
I don't know how Ben would do.
I don't know. It's not as like strategic and cutthroat. It's more of a laid back, fun game.
Right. But he doesn't have Kinsey there to calm him down if he has panic attacks.
Well, okay, that's a good point. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, I'm really struggling with where I want to go here. But I'm gonna go with one that I thought of, and I thought I was really smart for making this pick. And I bet it didn't even cross your mind.
Okay.
2 members of the cast of Survivor 43.
Yeah.
But that's not their only commonality. These 2 people are both also Paralympians, Noelle Lambert and Ryan Medrano.
Oh, that's a great pick. My mom's gonna enjoy that when she hears that. She's been watching them on TV all week. But
Ryan Medrano. Oh, congratulations, Ryan Medrano, for finishing second place in the 100-meter dash. You got a silver medal. You got a second one?
Yeah, I forget what it was in.
Awesome. That's great.
How dare you forget?
I didn't forget. I didn't know.
That's even worse.
How dare you forget?
Well, yeah. Lots of paths I could go down here. Okay. Throwing it back to Borneo.
400. He got a silver in the 400.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Shut up. Borneo, huh?
Dr. Sean and his alphabet strategy. Teaming up once again. Not really, but that'd be fun. I will say, well, never mind. I can't do that. He's dead. Okay, now I have to think again. Well, I kind of just wanted to make the Dr. Sean joke and then go with a Borneo pair after that, but one of the people from my actual pair is no longer with us, so I can't do that.
I have a different Borneo pair that I'm not gonna pick, but I'm surprised you haven't thought about that. But okay. So what are you gonna do?
I'm thinking. This is hard because there's not many picks left.
Yep, you got 2 picks. Be smart.
Don't.
I have 2 picks and about 4 teams I gotta choose from in those 2 picks.
14.
No, 4 teams. But there's probably 14 I could choose from. But 4 teams.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm gonna throw it to Survivor the Amazon.
I like it.
Jenna Maraska and I forget what her last name was on Survivor, but it's Heidi Hamels now.
Heidi Strobel.
Strobel, that's what it was. I knew that.
That's a good pick. They were not only a great pair in social and strategic terms, but they were both pretty darn physical. So I like that pick for sure.
Yes.
Man, there's so many places I could go here. What do I want to do? Man, I'm going to take. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take the 2 people that everybody wants to see run this race together. Carolyn Weiger and Jim Jamarocho.
Nah. When you said Carolyn, I thought you were gonna pair her with Carson, but I like that.
Well, I thought about all 3 parts of the Tika 3, but what's going to give us the best TV and most drama is this pair.
True. Okay, one last pick. Where do
It's
I
your
want
last pick.
Hmm. This is hard.
This is painful.
There's
Wow.
a few names I'm bouncing around right now. And I will just go winners at war and go with 3rd place finisher Michelle Fitzgerald and 2nd place finisher Natalie Anderson.
Why?
Because they're going to be good.
But where's the connection?
They were aligned together the last few days of Winners at War. Once Natalie came back.
Okay.
They've hung out and stuff and done Instagram lives and stuff since then in real life. It's not like Coach and Philip where there's just no connection at all.
Right, but I have both of those people on my list with different people respectively that I think make a lot more sense.
Fair enough.
That being said, I still don't know what I'm going to do with my last pick here. Ah. Okay. Okay. Man, I have not done an all-female team yet.
Seriously?
But I'm going to here. The last pick of the Amazing Race reality teams draft, Kevin Oliver takes Sandra Diaz Twine and Nina Twine.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
2-time winner. Sandra Diaz Twine of Amazing Race 4-time USA Survivor player, 1-time Australian Survivor player,
Good on,
1-time
right?
Raiders USA player. With her daughter Nina, 2-time Australian Survivor player, and currently one of the stars of the newest reality TV competition show on the USA Network, The Anonymous, which is great. If you have not been watching it, do so. You can catch up on Peacock. This is a duo that I think would do extremely well. And man, I don't know how we made it all the way to the last pick without the Queen being drafted in any kind of reality draft. But we have.
That is fantastic. I thought about taking her with Courtney, and I went with Todd instead.
That would have been good, yeah. So that being said, Bruce, do you have an honorable mention pick to make?
Interesting. Trying to think. Even though I picked them both in other pairs, Parv and Rob were one I considered together, so I'll say that.
Okay. So the reason I wanted to do an honorable mention team here is because this would be the biggest nightmare of a team that you could ever find. But I think it might even be wackier than coaching Phillip, man. My honorable mention team.
Exactly.
What?
Why did I make that pick exactly?
I don't know. But my honorable mention team is Banu Gopal and David Jelinski.
Oh, gosh. Yes, very much so. That's fantastic.
Can you imagine those two in a race around the world together?
I think Bonnie would be better at this than he was at Survivor.
I'm sure. Okay. As we wrap up our drafts, we basically made our own seasons here to remind everybody. Bruce, the 13 teams that would be on Bruce's Amazing Race reality season are Kelly Wentworth and Lauren O'Connell, Parvati Shallow and Ethan Zahn, Johnny Bananas and Wes Bergman, Corey Wurtenberger and America Lopez, Aaron, I don't know his last name, and Alyssa, I don't know her last name, from Dondi, Cara Maria and CT, Todd Herzog and Courtney Yates, Alyssa Lopez and Alyssa Snyder, Julie Alley and Dee Valladares, Coach Wade and Philip Shepard, Charlie Davis and Ben Katzman, Jenna Maraska and Heidi Strobel, and Michelle Fitzgerald and Natalie Anderson with a honorable mention pick of Parvati Shallow and Boston Rob Mariano. My team, or my season, was rounded out with Rob, as Bryce Isaiah likes to call him, Robert Sesternino, Stephen Fishback, Damabate and Wendell Holland, Jared and Sari Fields, Boston Rob Mariano and Aaron, I don't know his last name, from Dondi, Nerys Mateo and Horacio Gutierrez Jr., Polly and Cody California, Joey Sasso and Shuby, Johnny Fairplay and Thunder D, Matt Blankenship and Franny Marin, Colby Donaldson and Jerry Manthe, Noel Lambert and Ryan Medrano, Carolyn Weiger and Jam Jamarocho, and Sandra Diaz-Twine and Nina Twine, with a honorable mention picked of Banu Gopal and David Jelinski. Is there any snubs before we end this that you think should have made the list that did not make the list?
I feel like we did a pretty good job.
So for me, there's you can tell me what you think is. I tell you, I made a huge list. Like I typed 2.5 pages of names.
Nice.
But then I went back through and X'd the ones that kind of stuck out more to me. And I'll tell you who didn't make the list for me that was on that list. Yul Kwon and Jonathan Penner.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tyson O'Postel and Boston Rob Mariano.
Yeah.
Trish Haggerty and Tony Vlachos. Jay Starrett and Michelle Fitzgerald.
Okay.
The one that I almost picked here, Gabby Pascuzzi and Christian Hubicki.
I thought about that.
Ben Dreubergen and Sarah Lacina. Rick Devens and David Wright.
Yeah.
Jesse Lopez and Cody Osamacher. Corey and Zach Wartenberger.
Yeah.
And then out of the way of survivor names, I got from, you won't know this, BB26, Tucker and Rubina. BB24, Taylor Hale, who won, and Joseph. This one I'm surprised you didn't draft was Olivia and Katie Kaiser.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Hud and Mackenzie. That would be Hud Mellencamp and Mackenzie Adkins from the newest season of Claim to Fame, which just ended last week. Miles and QT from The Circle season 6. And the final one I have here that did not make anybody's list was also from The Circle season 6, but one of them is not a reality star. A woman named Caress and her brother, Paul, who you would know as the singer of You're My Little Boo Thing.
Oh, yeah.
His sister went on The Circle and used him as her cover.
Nice.
As she catfished.
Nice.
Yeah. And I had a lot more than that, but that was my that was kind of like my top tier list.
Nice.
So Bruce, do you want to plug anything Reality Realm wise while we're still on here?
Go.
That does not answer my question.
47 Survivor cast release happened. On the day we're recording this, it'll be 3 or 4 days by the time this releases. And we just released our reaction to the cast release, so check that out. That was a lot of fun.
Be looking for a podcaster's draft coming sometime before the season starts.
Yeah, gotta get the whole network team together and draft. And the audience might have a team in the draft this year. Tune in to find out who you guys get representing you.
That's right.
So, yeah, check out Tribal Council Chat. New Generation Challengers should be back. I think they're both they recorded recently from what I've heard.
Awesome. So check out our whole lineup.
Well, check out our episodes. Don't check us out. That'd be weird. But check out our episodes.
Check out our whole lineup from the Reality Realm Network, starting off your weekend. Every Saturday is Tribal Council Chat. Every Sunday is New Generation Challengers. And we drop every Monday.
Boom.
That being said,
go.
Good luck.
Be safe. Go.
And go. Have a great week.
I did it right this time.